Hi, Nick at Clean PC, and today we're going to be doing a Linux distribution review for Debian Linux 10. Currently ranks number 5 on DistroWatch. So went through the graphical installer. Took a little bit longer than normal, about 30 minutes in total. Does give you a few options in there. So for desktop environment, I chose to install Cinnamon, and then it gave you the option to install a Office suite if you wanted, and I did choose to do that, and I chose LibreOffice. So as we're booted into the desktop environment, we can see that we've got our panel down here on the bottom. We've got our menu. This will show the desktop. Got a shortcut for your file manager, terminal, and Firefox. And then we've got our icons over here for our drives, user, network, date and time, and sound. So if we click on menu, we can see we're presented with the menu. We have the ability to start typing right now, search for a program if we want. Got shortcuts on the left-hand side here. And then we've also got our application listings. So we can look at all applications. We can go into accessories. We're going to go ahead into the file manager. And this is running Nemo 3.8.5. I went ahead and downloaded Bootstrap, a couple examples. So if we go into here, if you right click on the HTML, you can see by default it wants to open with Firefox. We also have the option to open with. I did install Genie, so we can go ahead and click on that. And you can see that file opens with color coding. There's also the CSS file I opened before. You can see that color coding as well. You can also right click and choose the text editor. And this is gedit, and you can see there's color coding associated with that. And notice on the CSS file, if we right-click it, default application is Genie. It's nice. They have a shortcut for the file system here, right? So you could click on this, and you could go into Etsy, etc., and drill down if you wanted. So under Education, they got LibreOffice Math. Nice. This distribution, Debian, installs some games by default. Kind of cool. Solitaire, chess, a whole bunch more stuff. So if you're bored, you want to kill some time, go ahead and do that in games. Under graphics, you've got GNU image manipulation program as well as Inkscape, so two nice graphics programs, document viewer, simple scan, a few other programs as well. Under internet, you've got Firefox, a couple chat programs, remote desktop, Thunderbird and transmission. I chose to install LibreOffice, so we'll go ahead and click on Writer. And that'll open up. And we'll also go ahead and open up Calc. As well, we'll open up the terminal. Kind of nice, you see NeoFetch starts by default. So had a YouTube commenter leave a comment. Tell me I could do that by editing the bash RC file, which I did. So now, every time I spin up a new distro, that's one of the first things I do. So appreciate the feedback. Already putting it into practice, so thank you very much. As you can see, Debian Linux 10. We can see our desktop environment is Cinnamon. Resolutions 1920 by 1080. 2 CPU, 6 gigs of RAM. Running this on ProxMox. Did install HTOP. So you can see right now we're using 907 megs of memory. We'll close both those programs out. You can see it drop down to 728. So we'll go ahead and open Firefox as well. And we're going to go to DistroWatch, give them a click. And here's Debian. They said it ranks number 5 as of today. Also go ahead and to the Debian website and give them a click. Check out their news. They have their user forum on here as well. So if you want, you can go here, you can register, ask questions, learn some more about Debian, and if you become a seasoned user, log in and help people who have questions and give back to the community. Also have their donation page here, so if you're interested, you use the distribution and you like it, go here, check it out, donate if you can. I'm sure they would appreciate it. So again, under Program, we've got Genie, which I installed. Under Sound and Video, we've got Bracero, Cheese, don't have a webcam unfortunately, Rhythmbox, Sound Juicer, Sound Recorder, and Videos. Administration, we can see we've got our GW package installer, HTOP, our package manager. So we'll go ahead and click on that. We'll authenticate. And so if you're new to Linux, here's where you can go and install packages if you want. You can also do it through the terminal, but if you're new, doing it through the GUI might be a little bit easier. You can simply right-click, choose the package, mark it for installation, and hit apply, and it'll go ahead and install that package for you. Under preferences, you can see there's lots of stuff, but instead of looking at it in the menu like this, I'm not a big fan of that. I like to click on system settings here, and even if we full screen it, you can see we've got appearance, preferences, hardware, and administration. So I did choose a different background. The default one was there, but I changed that. I didn't change the effects in Cinnamon, the fonts, or the theme. We've got all these preferences here listed, right? So you can go and customize it to your liking. Also some hardware options with the display. I did change my resolution to 1920 by 1080. And then for administration, if you want to edit your users and groups, you can. So overall, really like Debian Linux. Great distribution, very easy to use, very stable. So I hope that you enjoyed this review. Please like and subscribe.